Hey Peter, it's Nick with True North Digital. We had spoke briefly on the phone today. I wanted to send you over this quick video as promised. So I am a digital marketer and I contacted you directly for a few reasons. So I only contact businesses with 5-star reviews on Google, as well as my prospects that I'm going for here don't rank on the Google search engine. And you do have that 5-star review, as well as you are not ranked on the first page of Google. So as you're well aware, having a solid online marketing plan can make or break a small business. So by having a solid marketing to outrank your competition is the number one way to get those targeted and specific leads when it comes to Google search. So Google has robots, and what they do is they crawl web pages looking for relative content, and Google loves content. So the content on your web page is a mix of text, pictures, articles, and blogs with keywords driven into them. So if I were to go to Google search here and I took exactly one of your keywords that you're ranking for, is heating and cooling in London, Ontario, you're going to see a list of businesses here. So the top list of the businesses here are paid advertisements. So these customers or companies are paying for Google to advertise, and they pay per click. So once you click on them, they pay for that click, whether they use their services or not. Under the pay per click is what we call the Google Map Pack, and these are the top 3 businesses that are listed in the area that have a Google My Business profile. And also these have to go with Google Maps. So if someone's searching for Google Maps, they're going to be ranked from these top 3 all the way down as well. And then under the Map Pack rankings, we call the organic listings. So as you can see, your business does not show up in the Google Map Pack here. I did look for your business, and I believe I found it. This was around the number 20th position. So you really do want to attain those top 3 positions there in the Google Map Packs. A lot of times people don't want to click on anything further than those 3. What they want to do is they want to click on the top 3 because they either have good reviews, a lot of pictures, or they have a good description or anything like that. So there is a way to optimize that, and to optimize it, we do it in 3 different ways. So there's citations, reviews and photos, and then content. So a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number are showing in any online directory as per your Google business profile. So the exact same information that's in your Google business profile should be in any of these online citation directories around the internet. So there are thousands of them, just like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and the Better Business Bureau, and maybe some others that you may have heard of. So the more citations you have online, Google sees your business as an authority and will kick it to the top of the Map Pack rankings. So there is also minimum requirements for reviews and photos and keywords. The minimum requirement for photos, along with saving those photos as keyword names, is 15, as well as having 25 5-star reviews, which you are pretty darn close to having that. So having at least 500 words of targeted specific content in your About Me portion of your Google business profile also does allow Google to link relevant content together. A combination of all those together will actually put you to the top of this Map Pack ranking. So we can optimize to have you on the top here. The number one that does help out with that is citations. So as long as we can put in more citations than your competition here, I don't see you moving out of that top spot in any time. So below the Map Pack is our organic listings here. Our goal is to attain the top position that attracts the most attention. We want to make sure that you are on the first page when a targeted keyword is executed. So even though I used the targeted keyword that you are ranking for, you do not show up on this page here. Instead, we have Donaldson, Orzik, Premier, Roy Inch & Sons, M&K, Reliance, of course. They're always going to be there. They're huge around the province. But those ones at the top here are your main competition. So if you don't have that top position on the first page, I can honestly say statistics show that 0.7% of actually people go to page number 2 of Google. So the I'm going to show you in a bit here that you're actually not really having anybody go to your web page, and you are not on the first page, and that's going to link that all together here. So I've listed a few of your competitors. They are pretty close, so I did pick a few of them. So I can honestly say they all have a decent amount of content along with some targeted keywords on their website. Their website is nicely outlined. They do have a lot of call to action buttons, which are very important for when people are using mobile devices. You want an easy way for them to contact you. Everything looks good, easy to navigate, such things like that. So Donaldson the same way, call to action, lots of content, looks very nice. Premier heating and cooling, looks really nice. A lot of the same thing. And you know what? Like your web page is really nice too. Like you got a nice heading here with all the option menus. You have more content than most of your competitors, but the problem that I can see is that you're not ranking for a lot of the keywords that your competition is. So that would probably be the one of the main issues you got going on here. So how do we see the difference between the websites, and how do we boost your rankings? So what I have is a program called Ahrefs, and what it does is it analyzes the back end of web pages, and it tells us really what's going on and how we can compare one website to another and using the competition. So this is what we call the UR and the DR rating. So those ratings are super important. The UR is the URL rating, and the DR is the domain rating. So the UR is raised by citations. So like I said, with your Google Map Pack and your Google Business Profile, having all those citations in online directories is going to help rank this up higher. So what it does is Google sees you as an authority. You have more content on the internet. They see you're relevant. They're going to drive that number up, as well as the DR rating is usually raised by backlinks. So backlinks give you power. The more backlinks your website has, the more power it gives you. So Google sees it as a popularity contest. So essentially, the website with the most referrals back to their website from other domains wins. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. We do want to go with quality ones over quantity. So if you do have backlinks that are not of quality, they actually can have a negative effect on your DR score. So Google does understand the relevancy of content. So when we're grabbing backlinks for you, we want to make sure they're of relevancy. So you can see here from Roy Inch & Sons, they have 754 backlinks, 206 referring domains, and 164 of those referring domains actually do follow links back to their website, and they're actually ranking for 1,200 keywords, giving them a total of 100,000 people visiting their webpage each month. And if we go over to Donaldson here, much the same thing. Their UR and their DR are fairly good. We can definitely beat out their DR. So they got a lot of backlinks, but they're not. They're in Google's eyes, they're not seeing as they're very popular. So they can be easily beat out. So I can really say that a lot of their backlinks are not relevant, and it's actually hurting their score here. And so their backlinks are coming from 76 referring domains, and only 50 of them go back to their website, and 420 keywords, giving them a total of 739 people visiting their website a month. And the same thing, so Premier Heating, same thing again. They have a lot of citations. We can definitely beat them out with their backlinks. That's not giving them a very high score on their DR rating here. So they're not trusted by Google very much. They have 216 domains referring to them, and 163 follows back to their website, giving them 1.5K in keywords that they're ranking for, and 785 in traffic views a month. So another one here is M&K. M&K is a lot lower on the rankings. They're not being really trusted at all. They barely have any backlinks. They barely have any referring domains. They do have quite a bit of keywords, and they're ranking a little bit more than you in traffic a month. So M&K gets a lot of their traffic from their ads that they spend a lot of money on. So ads work great, but ads only work great is if you're optimized for everything else online. So I didn't bother looking at Salmon or Reliance because they do a lot more than just heating and cooling, and so I believe that those numbers would be askew. So their numbers aren't any higher than Donaldson or Roy Inch and Sons. So if we go over to yours here, you do have a citation UR rating of 10. We can definitely boost that up. It doesn't take much to get that score up. So your DR rating being trusted with Google is a 1.2. You only have 46 backlinks with 11 referring domains and 4 websites referring back to your website. So I do suggest we get a lot of strong backlinks here for you that are going to follow back to your web page, and as well as get that keyword count up. You only have 9 organic keywords that are being ranked for your website. So you can use the same keyword in different content on different portions of your website, but it doesn't look like that they're ranking very well, and you're actually getting nobody to your website a month here. So with your Google review and that's the main reason why I'm reaching out to you. I have read a lot of reviews. I've seen your trucks around here. I do live in the East End area. And you guys obviously do great work. I've never used your services on my own, but I do see that you do like to podcast. I would say if you were able to get some blogs going, that'll give you some more power from backlinks to your business and website, as well as increasing your online presence. So I appreciate you taking the time and taking my phone call today and taking a look at this video. I do hope the information that I've provided you has given you a better understanding how properly marketing your brand online can increase quality leads. So I would love to hear back from you, as well as your thoughts on what I've presented. If you would like to know more about optimizing your digital footprint for your business, we can schedule a deep dive call or a meeting, and we can go over some of your goals and devise a plan to get your brand on the top of the market. All right, thanks, Peter. Take care.